Welcome to the First Ninja channel, where we show you tips and tricks of open source softwares and Linux. Welcome. So today we are going to be installing a video editor, the Kdenlive video editor, that is very useful for beginners, though it's not a professional grade video editor, but it can go where to perform the basic video editing needs. And so we are going to show you how to install it on Linux, Ubuntu Linux to be precise. So if you look at my desktop, I've downloaded it. For you to get this file, this happy made file, you can just go to the Kdenlive website and get it. So when downloaded, you can proceed. So I've downloaded mine, and if you can see it, it's on the desktop. So for us to install it, I'm going to be showing you two ways of doing this: the GUI way and the command line way. The graphic user interface way, that's the simplest, and we are also going to show you how you can also do the same thing using commands on the Linux terminal. First of all, if you look at the file name is very long and not memorable, so you can just first of all shorten it so as to look at something presentable. So we can just go ahead to rename our file. You can just call it Kdenlive. So there we have it. So if you can see it now, it's now shortened to the program name directly. So to do it the simple way, using the graphical user interface, we just click on it and go to properties, then click the permission tab, and if you look at the bottom pane there, you see execute. So what this means is you just select allow executing file as program. When you select this and close, you can just run the application from the menu. If you look now, if we right click, you see now that we have an option to run it. So when clicking on this run it, you just run the application directly. So let's see. There you have it. You see the Kdenlive video editor just came up as a result of that simple trick or tip we just did. So that's it. It's as simple as that. So you can just go ahead and start working right there with your video editor to do your stuff. So to end or close the program, you can just click on the termination button there. So there you have it. That's the simple way of doing it using the graphical user interface. So I will always like to include other options so that you have other ways of doing it, maybe just for security sake or for learning sake. So let's see how we can do it with the command terminal. So for us to do it, first of all, we have to remove what we did earlier, remove that ability for us to run it as an application or a file program. So you go there and unselect what you selected earlier and close it. And if you look at it now, we can no longer run it. But let's see how we can do this in the terminal. So we open our terminal now, and there we change to the desktop because that's where I have the package. But if you have downloaded it to another directory in Linux, you can just change to that directory. But because I have mine in the desktop, so that's why I'm changing to desktop. So if you have a file like a folder or directory like download, you can just change to download. So now we are in the desktop directory. So if you look at the list command, you find out that we have our package there, Kdenlive. And if you look at the permissions, it does not have any execution permission, which is X, and it cannot run. So the purpose of using the command line now that we are showing is for us to be able to add that X to it so that it can run like a program. So for us to add that permission, that file permission to it, we use the command for that, which is chmod. To do that, we use the sudo to get root privileges, then chmod then the user plus X. The X symbolizes the execution permission. So that means we are adding S to the user. That means we are giving the user an ability to run the program. So then we'll add the file name or the program name, which is Kdenlive. And click enter. You are required to enter your password for your system. You enter your password and you see now, if we list the files on our desktop, you see now that it now has an execution permission. That means this program cannot be run as this file cannot be executed or launched like a program. So let's launch it from the command line, and to do that we need the period, the forward slash, and the file name Kdenlive, and click enter. So you see now that Kdenlive is coming up from the terminal, just like what we got earlier. So let's just wait and see how it loads. There you have it. So just like we have before, this is another way for you to make it executable. And of course, the first way or the first method was super easy, and you can just do that out of whim. So we have two ways that you can do it, either through the graphical user interface or using a command line. You can just go ahead and close it. I'm not doing anything with it. So that's that. So that's how we have installed Kdenlive on our Linux, Ubuntu Linux operating system. So subsequently, when you want to use it, you just right click on it and click run, and you can always do it. Thank you very much for watching our channel. We hope that you subscribe and click on the bell button there to get our notification when we upload new videos.